What is up, everyone? Welcome to this episode of the Toy Freaks. It's been a while since we've done This Week in Toys, which is our pickup videos, and we have a lot to get to today, so let's just get started. Our first pickup this week, we got it for $3 at the Heath Flea Market. It's Megavolt from Darkwing Duck. I love that cartoon. It was one of my favorite cartoons when I was a kid, part of the Disney afternoon. And of course, I love the Nintendo game because it plays like a Mega Man game. You just don't see Darkwing Duck stuff out there. It's not in perfect condition. It is missing the gun that's supposed to go with it. But for $3, I was absolutely going to pick it up. Now, what's kind of funny, my son was with me, my older son, and you see how it looks like a Bic lighter on the back? This thing actually still does spark up. And when I showed him this feature, he was absolutely enthralled and wanted to know if that was a safety hazard. He was kind of freaked out about it, which I thought was kind of funny. I had to explain to him how toys were made back in the 80s and the early 90s. The next thing we picked up was this little bag of Funko Pockets. We got this at Goodwill for $2.99. Let's open it up and take a look. Stopped by Target today and must have just got lucky because we are not seeing a lot of stores being restocked. They actually had some Star Wars figures. It's Star Wars The Clone Wars, Ahsoka Tano, one of the most popular characters in the Star Wars universe, played of course by Rosario Dawson in the Mandalorian TV show. Now, they actually had two Ahsoka Tanos, which is great. If you do not have a Target app on your smartphone, these retail at $12.99. When you go to checkout, these will ring up $9.74 if you have the Target app downloaded. So, very awesome to actually find some Star Wars figures out there. I've been getting blanked for the last couple months, and to find a couple of Ahsoka Tanos, very nice. They did have a couple Darth Mauls and some of the off-world Jawas, but that was it. You got to be there lightning quick on the day they stock them, or you're gonna miss out. But definitely download that Target app so you can get yourself a nice little discount. Speaking of restocks, one of the people in our Micro Machines Facebook group mentioned that the big box stores have restocked. Now, I did go check it out because we're looking for those gold cars, right? Those ultra rare cars. But I saw this Series 4 Micro Drag Race, the purple Katapo. A little bit of a manufacturing error. The car has been mounted to the cardboard in reverse. And although I didn't really need another one of these sets, I thought that's kind of a neat little variant. So we picked that one up, but we did find what we were looking for. This is Micro Machines Series 2 Garage Icon with a gold ultra rare Recluse. I love that car. It reminds me of a Batman animated series car, almost like a Batmobile-ish. Now this is gonna blow your mind a little bit because I didn't even know this existed, but we stopped by a Five Below because I wanted to get another micro camping adventure to open and review on the channel, and another micro beach day to open on the channel because we've already done the monster trucks. You'll notice that it doesn't say anywhere that the chase cars are available, but I saw this on the shelf and knew that I had to have it. This is the Series 5 monster truck with the silver chromed out rare monster truck. So yeah, it does have the sticker on it, and the sticker is upside down, which is kind of weird, but I don't know why they didn't put this sticker on the rest of the packs, but we're happy to pick it up for sure. We made a little trip out to the Lego store for a specific set, which I will show you next, but we had to have Lego set 75316, the Mandalorian Starfighter. Now, by its name, you'd think it's a Mandalorian set, but the Clone Trooper picture right there tells you that it is a Clone Wars set, which is great. And I love the build, I love the lore of the Mandalorians, all that stuff. But this set really pops with these minifigures. You get Gar Saxon, great looking minifigure right there. You get Bo-Katan, who is my favorite Mandalorian of all time. Not only is she sporting the dual pistols there, but she has her Night Owl's paint on her helmet, which is absolutely awesome. And we get a Mandalorian Loyalist, which I think is an exclusive to this set. Either way, it is a new paint scheme for our Mandalorian characters. Yeah, just a great set. I think it's great value at 60 bucks or whatever it is. I wanted to get this at the big box stores, Target, Meijer, and Walmart, but they put those security devices on there and they damaged the boxes so bad that I never found a box in the condition that I wanted. But yeah, this is a great set and I love having it. All right, so this is the reason that we went to the Lego store for Mandalorian Set 75319, one of the most amazing, most glorious and anticipated Lego sets for the Star Wars Mandalorian series. The Armor's Mandalorian Forge. What a cool little play set. Now, it is getting dogged a little bit online for not having really cool play features and not being as big as it should be. But when we buy this set, we're buying this for the minifigures. We get a Mandalorian, which I don't believe is an exclusive. We get a Paz Vizsla with his extra armor there. That armor is not exclusive. They did make that for like the Dark Troopers in a black. But the show, the MVP here is the Armorer herself with her pearl gold Mandalorian helmet. Now, like I said, this is getting a lot of heat for not being as big as it should be, not having any cool play features. But I will tell you guys that you do get a blank silver Mandalorian helmet. People are gonna love that. That tile is a sticker, not a print, which is unfortunate. And you do get a couple pieces of the silver Beskar that the Armorer can melt in the forge. Let's just take a look at the back of the box here. This is the reverse side. Yeah, very awesome. Lucky to have this. This is one of those sets where I wanted to take this, take it apart, open it, and do a build-in review on the channel. But I'm not sure if I should, considering how hard it is to find this set in retail stores. Hopefully they restock. But yeah, this is the reason why I went to the Lego store. Gotta love it. Love Mandalorian. Can't wait for season 3. All right, so the last thing I got for you guys in this episode is this nice big box of Legos. I've already started to sort through it and put it together, but let's take these pieces out and see what we got. So let's bust this Lego box down, and we got about 7 pounds of Legos left, which isn't bad, but we do have a lot of really cool pieces in there. We got some of the black radar pieces. We got, some of these pieces. This goes with probably that submarine. We've got a bunch of like printed pieces, which I'll keep these. I bagged those separate. The guy, bagged all the wheels. Great. And then these translucent pieces, which I believe are part of a submarine. And usually Lego, like, probably set 442. Something 442. So it was nice enough for him to do that. But, yeah, we'll just end up dumping those all back in there anyway. This is cool. Now, I put the rest of it's missing a lot of parts. This is the Outback Airstrip from Lego Town, 1998, 1999, somewhere in there. And before we had Lego City, we had Lego Town. This actually comes with some very, very cool pieces, and I definitely want to get it put together. The first is this little dual cassette boom box. That is a great piece. It was only used in 11 sets from like 1994 to 2003, so that part, there's not a lot of those out there. It only came out in 11 sets. And we have the printed radio, which is very cool. Go to this fan, this huge windmill fan. They did not make this, they made it in a bunch of sets, but they didn't really make it in this color a lot. Usually you'll see like a brown or something like that. But the star of the show, guys, is this 8x32 tan base plate. Now Lego makes a lot of base plates. They make a lot of 8x32s. That's nothing special. But this is the only set that you can get this 8x32 base plate in tan. This is a very expensive part for what it is. It's about $15 just for this one base plate. So I'm very excited to actually complete this set. And I think the only part that this is missing is the windshield, and it needs a black propeller holder. But other than that, it's going to be complete, and we're going to have it. It's going to be a great set. And last but not least, I saw these and I got very, very excited. These are Guardians of the Galaxy minifigures, but they are not Lego. You have to check. I did not. I was in a rush to get to work, and I thought I was getting some really cool Legos. These are off-brand minifigures. And if you don't know how to tell, actual Lego minifigures will say, let me pop off Drax's head. It'll say Lego right on the top of that stud. And if you can't see that, then it'll say Lego right in between the post on the leg pieces. Like I said, I was in a hurry to get to work, wasn't paying attention, and I won't keep these in the collection. I'll probably just throw these up on eBay, or I'll give them away or something like that. But okay, so here's the stuff that we'll be keeping out of the box. We have a nice bag of Lego minifigure parts and pieces, and those always come in handy. We've got some complete minifigures here. We've got about 9 or so collectible minifigures, 14 complete, city workers, adventure people, that kind of stuff. And then we've got a handful of just sort of parts and pieces, but you can make a complete figure out of that if you wanted to. This guy right here, somebody drew marker all over him, so he's no good. I just threw him in there. And we have the King Tut sarcophagus. Now this is really cool. When I saw this printed tile, wow, I thought, is that a Ronald McDonald? Is that McDonald? Who is that? We pieced this together, was a Happy Meal toy from 1999, 1998, right around in there. Just sort of a neat little piece here. And that printed piece with the clown face makes it even awesomer. This is from the Team Extreme line. Now it is missing a couple parts, and I have them on my Bricklink order. So we'll get those in. Like, this part's supposed to be neon green or neon yellow. I didn't have one, so I just replaced it with a black part. And okay, so we got Captain America and a couple of the Chitauri. Now these Chitauri aren't very expensive yet. They're only a couple bucks, but I anticipate in the future when people want to army build or set build, make their own little mocks or whatever, these figures might have some value. Let's just say that. Very nice here. We have the Hulk Helicarrier Escape with Hawkeye in the jet. Now, what really makes this set interesting is this Hulk figure, this Hulk minifigure that's called a Big Fig. In the tan pants, they only made this figure in one set. This set right here. So if you're big on the Lego Marvel minifigures, you might want to grab this one before it gets really expensive. We got Loki, Thor, and of course Hawkeye. And the last thing, I don't know what set this is from. It's from when Loki escaped, when Hawkeye was turned. But it does come with an Iron Man. I love that Iron Man helmet that flips up, very cool. But we'll add this to our little Lego stuff, and yeah, very cool. Okay, so that is gonna do it. That finally concludes this episode. I want to thank you guys for not only watching, but for sticking with the video this long. And yeah, what toys have you been picking up? Leave a comment down below. Do you like the Micro Machine stuff? Do you like the Lego stuff? Does anybody remember Darkwing Duck? If you do, leave a comment. And guys, I got a lot of stuff to put away. We have some Micro Machine reviews upcoming. We'll have those done by the end of the weekend. As always, thank you for stopping by the Toy Freaks.